Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Judicials will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So San Diego State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds his man. It's Sutton. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. Having to kick it away after a 3 and out's not what they had in mind. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Judicials offense will get the ball for the first time. On the option. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with that. I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Judicials send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snagged in the middle, it's Napier. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sutton. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Got it in the middle. It's Napier. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Aztecs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's low. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Using his feet. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here comes the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Makes it past the marker. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence.
Turning it on. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Napier. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Diego State.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. And the ball's free in the backfield. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Here's the handoff. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Aztecs are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Got it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs!
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Schwartz. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll ride his man on the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sutton. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Aztecs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it and you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Napier. Touchdown, San Diego State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Makes the catch. It's made. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they...
There he goes! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Give to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Look out, he's got room. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Hit as he throws. Intercepted.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Under fire. Turns it loose. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punt it away on 4th down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's O'Neal. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the judicials decide to punt it away. What a terrible, terrible shame. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Sutton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's busted. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Napier. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Aztecs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll just get rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Can't make the play on the interception, and, man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now, and it's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Now on the option. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Oh, I love when you give the fullback the ball. It's kind of a dying breed. It's been taken out of most offenses. But I like when you reward him for all the unselfish plays he has to have throughout a game.
And you know what I like to see? The evolution in football. Fullbacks become a bit of a dying breed. Now you're starting to see a few sneak back in here.
It's crazy. Football's cyclical, right? The moment somebody does something else, you go the other direction. It just always changes.
Off the play fake on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Aztecs in the hurry-up.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Hey, man, they've got a big lead on offense, and they are still taking shots. They are challenging this secondary deep down the field. They barely missed that one.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They give to the big fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback keeps it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the judicials are flying down the field. A run for the quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Let's go. Power football with the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult...
Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aztecs. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. On the run, it's May. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Judicials will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Secures it at the 30. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, San Diego State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch on the left. Turning it on. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quick.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, they're after him. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's busted. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for room. It's Sutton. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aztecs are on the move. They'll go to the ground. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense. You saw it on that play.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pulls it in, it's Brown. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Aztecs with the 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Wants to keep it in the air. This one's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Not able to pick up that 1st down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
And I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this 1st down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock, work the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
Here's the pressure. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the move. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And here comes the punt team. A low line drive and not his best work. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job...
Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping chipping off a huge chunk of yardage. Now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Under fire. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Gets away from one. He's got space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go.
Back to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A low line drive and short kick. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A 1st down for the offense. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Back to pass, it's Emmanuel. Throws into the middle of the field. Intercepted, and that's why you do the tip drill.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially with these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Now the play fake. Got his man downfield. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Judicials will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Set, ready.
Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball. I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Back to pass. It's Emmanuel. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another